day 7. Oh, it got windy and cold through the night again. My tent flap opened up through the night and was flapping and blowing wind in my face, so I feel super congested this morning. I hope that's nothing. My face is all swollen too. Every morning it's all swollen and then it figures itself out. I think we're gonna have a long day today. I think we're going about 20 kilometers, about 12 miles. Water's kind of weird along the stretch, like it seems to be for the whole desert, so we want to make sure that we pack enough to get to the next source, and the next source is actually reliable. And there's an app called, it used to be called Gut Hook and now it's called Far Out, and it has the whole trail on it, and hikers can leave comments on water sources and tell you if they're open, if they're flowing, or things like that, and it's super helpful. So I remember this morning to write a couple comments on some that we came across yesterday, because it just helps everybody behind you for the day to be able to plan for water and stuff. So anyways, I'll check in later. We just walked across the road to where the water spigot is, and we're gonna make some breakfast here because it's a little more sheltered from the wind. So I'm just boiling some water. I'm gonna have some, what am I gonna have this morning? I'm gonna have bananas and cream oatmeal. I'm gonna make a coffee and add some, whatever this stuff is called, instant carnation breakfast to it. Get some calories in this morning. Just after 8:30, I'm back on trail. Took us about 2 hours to get out of camp this morning. I have no idea why. We were up at 6:30, but here we are. Quads and Not Sorry went up ahead. They didn't eat breakfast. They're gonna hike a bit and then stop for breakfast. And Poppins got a hotel room last night because she had to replace her phone, so we're gonna meet her and Julian hopefully tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm just hiking with Vince and Doug this morning. So I got some music in because they're way faster than me, so I'll probably hike most of the day on my own. And it's really windy, so no umbrella. And we're hiking into the sun most of the day, so it should be fun. I forgot to mention too, I think my blister issue worked itself out. I had that one big one and I had popped it, but then there was still something kind of under my heel that I just couldn't do anything to. And then yesterday when we got into camp, I noticed my leukotape over it was a little wet, so I think it finally drained. But my ankle is super stiff this morning because I forgot to mention yesterday, I rolled it on the trail yesterday. Went right over, scratched up my leg. It wasn't a complete roll, so I kind of threw myself on the ground, so it was only a half twist. And I just sat for a few minutes and stretched it out. But it's definitely stiff this morning. I took a couple Advils and it's working itself out. 50 miles! Woohoo!
But you can make me if you want. I'll tag her.
I went with AKA. He was here yesterday. We met on the beach. I also got to Maryland. So we could tell now.
How is this real life? Look at this. This is crazy. So beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but close to the top of that peak, there's a trail that cuts along it, and we came across that. Whew. Doing an 11-pound water carry. Apparently the next water source, which is a ways off, has a mostly decomposed squirrel in it. Nothing left but a fluffy tail. And I really don't want squirrel water for dinner. So 11-pound water carry it is. Whew. I think we only have maybe an hour left. And we're at the campsite for the day. We're getting picked up tomorrow at a road crossing, taken into Julian, where we're going to spend the night in Julian with Poppins in her place she's got there for the evening. It'll be nice to take half a day off. My ankle's pretty tender this afternoon. Hey, just laying in my tent, just finished up dinner. I had ramen and then some rehydrated refried beans and Fritos, and then had some kind of cookies after. We ended up doing 12.8 miles today, which was just over 20 kilometers, and we only have 3 miles to do tomorrow to get our hitch into Julian, which will be lovely. My grateful part for the day today is Vince. Love him. He did like a almost 2 mile water carry for me because my ankle was hurting, so I didn't have to go down and get my own water, so he brought it back for me, so that was really nice of him. And I think I found a trail name. I think I'm going to take it. Sassy Pants, or Sassy for short, or Sass for even shorter. So I'm going to try that on for a couple days, see how I feel about it, but it looks like it's probably going to be Sassy, which anyone that knows me is not surprised by that. See you tomorrow.